In her Scotsman column this week, Jardine tackled Brexit and, in particular, a speech by Dutch Social Liberal Party D66's new leader, Jetten, in the UK Parliament. His words showed the bond between this country and our European family. Listening to him reminded me of why I have always cherished what some dismiss as the European project, as he likened our relationship with the EU to the biblical tale of the prodigal son. Although I'm not religious, I'd remembered the story from school. A restless son demands his inheritance to leave his family and make his own way in the world. What Jetten used it to illustrate was the strength of familial feeling towards us on the continent, and the hope that we will yet again exhibit our traditional ability to grasp success from failure. In the midst of the current disputes, some might question that feeling, but Jetten was insistent. We have, he reminded us, been an integral part of that EU family for 45 years, a relationship built on international pain and British resolution. Yes, the Dutch too pinned the need for the EU on our joint experiences in the first half of the 20th century, and especially Britain's heroic stand in 1940 and 1941. It was, he said, in Britain that our government and resistance movement sought and found refuge. There are few Dutch cities and towns which do not enshrine memories of British bravery, and, talking about more recent times, he described Britain's cultural magnetism as collapsing an already minimal distance between our countries. The moral of the story is that the EU would have us back because it values our relationship. So, what should happen next? It's a hope that was reflected this weekend in the dissent of countless thousands of Britons on London to call for a people's vote, a chance to say whether the product of this Tory-induced debacle is what anyone, both Remain or Leave supporter, actually wants. I'm as aware as anyone that we still do not know what that final end product will look like. Ridiculous, isn't it? We are more than 2 years on from the vote, already past the point at which we had been told it would all be settled and signed, but still completely in the darkness about our nation's, our children's, our own future. It's time for ministers to knuckle down and get some answers. But whatever happens, if a deal is reached or not, they must remember that democracy did not end on the 24th of June 2016. And increasingly, as the weekend showed, the public are the ones shouting loudest for that final say. A vote on the deal itself. You can read the whole article here. *Newshound, bringing you the best Lib Dem commentary published in print or online. Read more by Newshound. This entry was posted in News.